Russell Wilson did not just fly over to London.
What?
He took 4 hours of the 8-hour trip and worked out on the fucking plane while his other teammates slept. This report came via a tweet right before we came live. Zach Stevens, DNVR. You start doing some quick thinking, that seems like Zach Stevens, Denver.
Okay.
This man has his inside sources. Russell Wilson worked out and stretched for 4 of the 8 hours on a flight from Denver to London. Said he was doing high knees in the aisle when the rest of the guys were asleep. I assume if I send some text messages to somebody that's on the Denver Broncos team, they would send back that they were trying to sleep, not actually asleep, trying to sleep. The reason they couldn't sleep is because at 40,000 feet, there was a fucking guy doing high knees in the aisle who is their starting quarterback. I love this. He's always focused. He's always getting better. D-Butt, your thoughts on on Russell Wilson taking 4 out of the 8 hours to fucking get better out there?
Not shocked at all. This is the same guy when he had the mallet finger. He was rehabbing 19 hours
That's right.
a day, right?
Yeah,
19 hours a day.
didn't work.
So,
Didn't work for him though.
I mean,
What are you talking about?
I mean, other quarterbacks played with the injury. He didn't, even though he does have Wolverine blood. And if you think you guys, now this is one of the funniest tweets I've ever seen in my entire life. Just the whole from beginning to end, because it ended with that his teammates couldn't sleep. He's not flying over with his teammates. So he has his own fucking office in that building. He's flying over on his own fucking jet.
No. Team 3 was with him, though. They were on
Probably
his iPad.
probably a hyperbaric chamber on his plane that he's flying over there.
Well, I assume that is potentially true, but he had Team 3 on his iPad while he was up there, had to have good internet so he could be in contact with Team 3, and they were actually live on the other side, putting him through the workout.
That's right.
So they were doing high
you
knees.
don't think they were on the plane?
Team 3?
Yeah.
You think they're putting, you think so?
1,000. Yeah, damn right.
In the new
AG
deal?
and Brady guys on the plane. Team 3's on the plane.
Well, are they on the plane, AG and Brady's guys, or are they traveling separately in a different plane? Like
Is that
Tony said?
1 week whenever there's a wedding for somebody that he had to go to and miss a walkthrough and fly by himself and fly home by himself,
only week
and it's
we know.
terribly optics and they look bad? You're talking about that?
Yes, I'm talking about that.
We're not talking about that.
Okay.
No.
We're talking about Team 3 being on. You think maybe a whistle? What if Team 3 sitting on the plane? Hey Russ, remember we're operating still on mountain time or whatever the hell it is. It is time for our our cool down, our night cool down. So he's doing high knees. All right, and then they blow a whistle again in the middle of the fucking plane. All right, stretch. Russ is doing a full fucking workout. The Denver Broncos strength coach is sitting right behind him. What the fuck did I sign up for?
This guy.
The rest of the teammates have to watch that and wonder about everything about that guy. He needs to start winning again so that everything he does isn't judged in a negative fashion. I think that.
Agree, 1,000%.
When he was spending $1 million and he had a Peloton team and he had an arm team and a cardio team and a social team and a hair team and a dress team and a car team. And whenever he was doing all that and they were winning, it was cool. Everybody was like, this guy's invested, this guy's awesome. Oh, he's always his own self. He gets to be his true self. Mr. Unlimited. It was all a positive. This guy is his own thing. You start losing, you start doing Danger Witches commercials like that. Now it's like, oh, this guy fucking stinks. This guy's a fraud. This is a fugazi. There's no way this human's real. Then he says he has Wolverine blood. It's like, well, then he's out the next week.
He didn't play.
This guy blows.
What's your problem?
I know. I'm just saying
That's
what
what
people might say. I'm not saying
We're
that.
quoting people.
Yes, and we don't have to worry about the Danger Witch anymore because Subway said, "Oh, this guy does actually stink. We're going to pull it off."
I think
the menu."
They pulled the video.
Commercial.
Oh, okay.
I thought they all see I thought I saw an internet report where they had to make room for other sandwiches, so the Danger Witch was not on like the menu anymore, but they still had it.
Oh, it's on the secret menu.
Correct.
The Danger Witch still lives, but you got to order it off menu. Yeah. And that was a report you heard on the
I
internet?
believe that was from the New York Post, if I remember correctly. That could
Incredible.
be wrong.
Okay.
Incredible.
That is.
Sometimes.
They're not just reporting stuff on the internet. They do it in real life, too.
They do
Who
a lot
knows
of
if it's
reporting on
real?
a lot of stuff.
Hey, what's Russell Wilson like? Listen to this shit on today. It could literally come from anybody that's on that plane.
Yeah.
Athletic trainer telling a friend, I've never seen anything like this. Motherfucker was doing high knees.
Steward, like, people working there, like on the plane too.
All you got to do is just tell one person, and as soon as you tell one person, the person that broke it, Zach Stevens, DNVR, I think he's probably pretty well connected around Denver. Somebody had a conversation with somebody, and who knows if it's 100% accurate. We'll assume some of it is. Because once you hear that story, you can certainly cook you play that phone game back in the day,
telephone,
Telephone,
where
yeah.
you say something and they say something, and it comes all the way back, and it's like, how close was it to what it is? Let's assume there was a little bit of Mr. Unlimited's persona added into that when it was getting relayed to whoever was going to report it as information. So maybe he didn't do all that they're talking about, and maybe we'll hear more. But I certainly believe he fucking did something, and I certainly believe somebody was like, this fucking guy. Patrick Surtain. He's like best corner in the game right now.
Top two, top three, yeah, for sure.
I wonder if he's ever like, I'm happy that isn't my style of being good at football. You know what I mean? I wonder if a lot of people are thinking
I
that.
need TMZ to get their hands on this video.
Somebody's
I
got
need
it.
to see him with his headphones on, with Team 3 behind him,
Whistles.
charting them.
Saying some prayers.
Whistles on the plane.
It would be, and they would be literally like I just did into the chair there. Exactly what happened. How
Yeah.
much room?
Oh,
you
yeah.
got? If you're flying over the fucking Atlantic Ocean, I think, or maybe the Northern Atlantic Ocean, depending upon if the pilot at the time believes the world is round or not.
Yep.
I think every pilot has since the beginning of time. You know, they choose to utilize the fact that it is round to make the flight shorter. But anyways, weather in the time of year that we're in. Who knows what the wind could have been?
How many Gatorades did he knock over and like different little snacks they have all over the plane? Ice cream bars.
How
Dudes got their head half sleeping in the aisles and shit.
Oh, elbow him in the face.
Team 3 hit some turbulence. Like, oh, this is good core exercise.
Yep.
All right, I need you to lock in. Maybe that's why it was 4 hours.
It's funny because it's true a little bit.
Yeah, because you could get a great core exercise with great. I mean, you have great turbulence. You get a little like one of those luggage bag V seats.
Stand on one leg and balance. Yeah.
Oh, we can get good core exercise. Maybe that's why it was 4 hours. They were battling all the different elements of the sky that they were flying over.
Was he throwing a med ball over the top of the seats too to to somebody?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh my God.
He's ready to roll though. He's ready to roll.
Is he?
100%.
What color bands were they using? You think they had the green ones out there, or maybe the purple ones? What bands do you think he was using?
Purple's lighter. He's trying to eat. Purple's a little bit lighter, so he's probably trying to go more high reps, I guess, on that flight. Probably.
He's not going green because of Seattle either. He won't use
Yeah,
green.
but the green is the right. The green is like the perfectly.
He maybe had some like specialized orange ones made for the trip.
That hard.
Yep.
That's
Guaranteed.
right.
Imagine that football being flown. They definitely shut
He was definitely throwing this, whipping this around the cabin, for sure.
the dorsal fin.
Yeah.
Curving into the cockpit.
42,000 square feet dorsal fin completion.
How was that pressurized with that toss?
The dorsal fin.
Oh gosh,
Yeah, you got to go the opposite direction.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Like the toilet flushing the other direction.
Yep.
We're in Australia or whatever.
I can't reiterate the fact more, and you've said it, we've all said it, the people have said it. If they're winning, Russell Wilson could have took a tub of piss, his own piss, put it on the plane and sat in it, and everybody would have been like, people do some weird shit,
Yeah.
man.
Boy,
right.
Whatever
Ready to
makes you
play.
feel good.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, man. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel comfortable to play in London. We missed the Wolverine blood last week. You're losing though. All of this shit is like, that ain't working. Why
guy's
you doing
an
that?
asshole.
Oh, you better have fucking 5 touchdowns this weekend if you're gonna do this dumbass shit. Like that is, isn't it crazy? That is the world we definitely live in. 40 seconds to explain 8 hours. Here's Mr. Unlimited. He's awesome. Sounds good. That's what he's.
You know, I don't really get jet lag too often. You know, I don't really,
So
travel
funny.
enough to get, kind of get my system down. But yeah, for me, I was on the plane first 2 hours. I was first 2 hours, probably 8 hours flight here. That's the first 2 hours I was watching the film, watching all the cut-ups and everything else. And then for the next 4 hours, I was doing treatment on the plane. I was walking up and down the aisles. Everybody was knocked out. I was doing high knees and working on my legs and everything else, make sure I'm ready to rock. So that was good. And then the last 2 hours, the last hour of that, I fell asleep for 1 hour, and I watched the film the rest. So I felt good to go once we got back. And then we had
For 1 hour.
This guy sucks.
What's your problem?
Are you shitting me?
It's tough. He is talking as if he thinks that's what he's supposed
It's like
to
a
say.
skit. Yeah, it looks like a skit,
Yeah.
like a parody, like something.
This might be a
Legit.
behind the scenes. Is this like a behind the scenes bit that he's doing? Is this like a one big
Yeah,
documentary?
it's a big bit. I'm sure it's all a bit.
That would be awesome if it was a mockumentary.
What if it's 10 years of a bit and then it's just all.
And he's the greatest human alive. If it is a bit, it's
Yeah.
the greatest troll job ever.
What if all these film and all this camera that they have behind the scenes, they're just filming him being a completely different human being, planning out all these things to create a superhero at quarterback, and then whenever he retires, we're going to get a documentary, and it's not going to be like Tom Brady's. It's not going to be like Michael Jordan's. It's going to be the complete opposite. It's going to be, look at this bit I just ran on the NFL for the entirety of my career. What if that feels like that's what has to happen for that to take place in real life right
And
there.
like AJ said when he was talking, like, what's so funny? You know,
He does it every press conference.
He's probably laughing at us.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so you're buying into
the clowns are actually buying this shit.
What is it?
How long is the flight?
Yeah, 2 hours. I watched quarter time. And then the rest of it, I slept for an hour, then another hour. That's wild. Anyways, we appreciate Russell Wilson's effort into being what he thinks a movie NFL quarterback's supposed to be like.
Thank you, Russ.
Thanks, Russ.
Thank you, Russ.
And if you're doing things how the NFL quarterback's supposed to do it all the time, you assume that would equate to wins.
Yeah.
So let's hope they start winning so we don't have to judge everything that he does. And whenever that makes the internet, back in the day when they were winning, we go, oh, he did, didn't he?
Man,
That's
that
that
worked
thing.
so goddamn hard.
Legend.
Everybody else fucking passed out.
4 hours.
Hey, wakey, McManus. What a time.